What up, what up, what up? Johnny coming at you with BRAAP. Another beautiful day here in sunny Florida. Probably shouldn't have wore a white shirt today, but it is what it is. So, hey, wanted to show you guys the front end suspension setup that comes with our 3-inch and 6-inch suspension lifts, all right? We've been through a lot of trial and error with this setup for, well, the last few years, actually. Definitely some bumps on the road with that as far as shocks go, spring rates go, and all that type of thing. We got everything really dialed in at this point, so I kind of wanted to give you guys a breakdown of what we got here. When you order a kit, typically you're going to get all these parts in your suspension lift kit, okay? That's how we've been doing it to this point. Works out pretty well. But we got some cool components here that I wanted to share with you guys. First and foremost, we've got a nice long travel shock here, a lot longer than a stock smart car's travel for sure. But this is proved out to be a really good shock for us. Really, there's been no defects or damage after using them for a while. Occasionally, you know, with the old shocks that we had one manufacturer, the quality and consistency just wasn't there. But we've been running these out for about a year now. These are super solid. They seem to have just the right damping for this car. So we really like these. And one thing you need with a smart car is better suspension, especially if you're going to be trailing it. So there's the shocks. The other important part is obviously the springs. So a stock smart car has some, you know, I think kind of pretty light springs on it. Definitely not good for off-road, but also, you know, it's not designed for that, obviously, but really just not optimal in our opinion. So we've been through a bunch of different springs. We started out with progressive rate springs, heavier rate springs, later rate springs, all that. But we kind of landed on what we think is a really good setup for a spring. Again, rides out real nice. Car handles great with these on it, and just super happy with these. Now, along with a coilover setup, obviously you're going to get all your hardware. Again, this all comes in the box. But one of the most important things that we have with this front suspension lift are our coilover sleeves, okay? Now, this is one of many patent pending products that we have, but this is designed to basically hug your shock. It just slides right over the top like this, hugs your shock, it goes down over there, right down onto the eye, and basically this is going to do a few jobs. One is going to provide more rigidity left to right, but also it's going to keep everything tucked in. So this makes it virtually impossible for a shock to slide out or anything like that. This bracket here is really what you use for your sway bar. A lot of guys want to run those. If you're doing strictly off-road, you know, you might get away without a sway bar, but on the road, definitely a sway bar is much better to have. So this mount bracket here is for that. This is a really cool product. What's also neat about it is it comes with these collars. These are adjusting collars to adjust basically the preload on your spring. Now these don't change stiffness or anything like that. They simply adjust height, okay? So you might get a little bit higher ride by turning these things up. But just a cool feature that we also have on our rear suspension, which we'll do in a separate video. So that being said, up to this point, as I mentioned, all of this stuff really, we've been just putting all this in a box and giving it to you guys to put together. But started something new, and from here on out, going forward, you're going to get these all pre-assembled, okay? So in your kit, these are going to be all put together for you. All you're going to have to do is slide them into the knuckle, bolt them up to the top, and you're good, okay? So kind of show you what that looks like. Really nice setup here. Again, this is everything put together. You got a lot of good components here this has really been, again, guys, trial and error over a long period of time, trying to figure out how to get this set up just right. Again, we've had some hiccups in the past. If you guys are running an older setup on the front and you want to switch up to something like this, definitely give us a call, because you know we'll work out a special deal for you. You're already a kit customer and we'll hook you up. But this is the latest and greatest that we have to offer in terms of our standard STR lift kits, the 3-inch and the 6-inch suspension lifts, okay? Now, one more time, these obviously don't come with the spacer lift. So, but that being said, you can get the spacer lift and then subsequently upgrade to these. So super cool, super robust. just a super great ride, and we're really proud of these. Now I just want to kind of show you a side by side with a stock shock from a smart car. Okay, so a smart car shock is going to sit right about there. Now you can see there's just a little bit more travel there on the BRAAP setup than on the stock smart car setup. The other thing you'll notice is you got a lot thicker spring. Okay, so just an all-around better thing. So if you're starting out with the BRAAP spacer kit, that's cool. You can run these out. It's not going to ride perfect. It's not going to ride great. You still have a stock smart suspension setup, but down the road you want to upgrade to something like this, have at it. In the meantime, for the rest of you guys, you want to go straight for the full Monty, get the full 3 or 6 inch suspension lift. Yeah, man, we're rolling them out, and these things are sweet. Everything's powder coated that needs to be. Just real good quality parts in this kit. So we'll have some more videos coming talking about the other the spacer lift, but also the rear suspension was a key component of this, our custom control arms, lots of cool stuff. So stay tuned. Peace.